Last night's Super Bowl 60, 2026 halftime show at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara was more than just a musical performance. It was a 13-minute cultural revolution led by Benito Antonio Martínez Ocasio, better known as Bad Bunny. Coming off a historic Album of the Year win at the Grammys for Debí Más Photos, Benito proved that you don't need to change your language to capture the world's attention. Here are the 5 biggest takeaways from Bad Bunny's historic Benito Bowl. 1. The power of reverse assimilation. The most striking element of the night was the lack of English. Bad Bunny became the first solo headliner to perform almost entirely in Spanish, refusing to cross over in the traditional sense. Instead, the world crossed over to him. This was perfectly encapsulated by Lady Gaga, who joined him for a salsa remix version of her hit Die with a Smile. By having a major American pop icon adapt her music to a Latin genre rather than the other way around, Benito made a powerful statement about the current state of global culture. 2. A casita full of stars. Rather than a traditional stage, the set featured a stylized Puerto Rican neighborhood, including his famous Casita. The party was real, featuring a star-studded group of friends hanging out in the background, including Pedro Pascal, Cardi B, Jessica Alba, and Karol G. The inclusion of a real-life wedding ceremony on stage added an intimate, community-focused feel to a venue that holds nearly 70,000 people. 3. Subversive symbolism. While the show was high energy and fun, it was layered with deep political and historical subtext. The sugarcane fields, Benito began the set emerging from rows of sugarcane, a direct nod to Puerto Rico's history of colonization and plantation labor. The blackouts. During his performance of El Apagón, dancers on power lines evoked the chronic power outages currently plaguing the island under Luma Energy. The flag. He proudly waved the light blue Puerto Rican flag, a symbol of the island's independence movement. 4. The Ricky Martin Torch Pass. In a full-circle moment for Latin music, Ricky Martin took the stage to perform L.O.K. Lupa a Hawaii. This wasn't just a cameo, it felt like a symbolic passing of the torch. Martin, who helped lead the Latin explosion of the late 90s by singing in English, stood alongside the man who has achieved even greater global dominance while remaining strictly in his native tongue. 5. A message of unity with a bite. Despite the pre-game culture war, headlines, and criticism from political figures, Bad Bunny ended the night on a note of defiant inclusion. He gave a roll call of nations across the Americas, from Chile and Argentina to Canada, before declaring, "The only thing more powerful than hate is love." By spiking a football that read, "Together, we are America," he challenged the narrow definition of the word, reminding 135 million viewers that America is an entire hemisphere, not just a single country.